Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Glad to have you guys join me. Sorry for being late. That's the joys of living in the country. So we'll get started even if we are a few minutes late on our Monday night Q&A. My plan tonight is for us to talk drugstores, but we can totally go with wherever your questions take us. So if you have questions that aren't drugstore related and you want to talk Publix or Harris Teeter or whatever, just feel free to put your questions in the chat room if you're on the Google Hangout, or in the comments if you're watching on Facebook Live. This is my hour that you basically have undivided attention, even as someone upstairs is still kind of not excited about having to go to bed early. I get all the kids in bed. That's kind of why sometimes I'm a few minutes late too, and then hop on and kind of enjoy a quiet night. So maybe it's really my secret that I put them all in bed early just to hang out with you guys. We all enjoy our quiet night around here, or the adults do anyway. So I decided we've done drugstores a lot on the Google Hangout side of things, not so much on the Facebook Live side, but decided it would be a good topic because last week I did a Facebook Live from the parking lot of CVS after we had gotten all of our deals. There were a lot of deals last week, and this week there are still a lot of deals, new deals running. So it's a good time to try to get folks excited about the deals that are there. And if you're not regularly shopping in a drugstore, you need to be. I can't even imagine trying to make a tight budget and not being at a drugstore. To give you a reason there, I brought in a lot of props tonight. I'm always wanting my props, but toothpaste is always free in a drugstore. There's really never a need to pay for it. Maybe 50 cents if you can't wait and you ran out, but always free. So toothpaste, toothbrushes. This past week, this pack of toothbrushes was 99 cents for the pack. There are 3 toothbrushes in there, so it's 33 cents a toothbrush. We'll even get them for free, but in a household of 7 people, I'll take it. You need extra toothbrushes, especially when you got kids, because the minute you get sick, you get a new toothbrush. That's just how life should work. Razors, that was a freebie this past week, or not freebie. They came out to be $1 a piece. A high spender there for an $11 razor. But all of these things and many more in the drugstore, really, really cheap, if not completely free. So think about your budget for a minute, and if you were to take all of your personal care supplies basically out of the budget, we did all of our shampoo and soap and toothbrushes, we didn't pay for that, or we paid pennies for it. That frees up a lot more room in the budget for produce and meat and milk and the things that I don't usually have coupons for. The other side of this, I don't care if you're organic or green, you need a toothbrush. So these are also the items, hopefully, that most of us are using. I know some of it's personal preference, but they're good things to use. So we can all save money on them. We're all using them. So I get a lot of folks who use that excuse in couponing, like, oh, the coupons aren't for things that we need or the things that we eat. Don't eat this, but do use it. And it's really, really cheap if you're shopping the drugstore deals. So that's a reason also to kind of focus on drugstore deals and really get people to understand them. So in terms of the deals and how they work, we start by grabbing only the items that are participating. So if you are just getting started in the drugstore, I am in no way telling you to go to CVS and have this massive shopping spree. That is not the goal. We want to go to CVS and we want to buy the items that are participating with rewards that you will use. Don't just go crazy unless it's making you money. Then you can go crazy and grab all the money makers. But at least focus on the things that you will use that have rewards. So what do I mean by that? For example, let's go back to last week's deal. This is not this week, but we do see this one regularly. So last week, CVS had multi-pack Colgate toothpaste and toothbrushes, just buy a multi-pack, on sale. Well, they were regular price actually. Buy them and get a $3 extra care buck. So this pack of toothbrushes, no coupon here, it's the extra clean, which is like the cheapest version of Colgate toothbrushes that they make. So all the coupons exclude this. It's regularly $3.99. I buy it and I get a $3 reward. The reward prints on your receipt. That is the number one question that I get with CVS. So I do not get this immediately. I get the reward after I purchase it. So if this is the very first thing you buy in the store, then you buy this, you pay $3.99, but then on my receipt, I get back a $3 extra care buck. So I spent $3.99, but they're handing me back $3 of that immediately on my receipt. That extra care buck in CVS can be used on anything in the store except, there's always exclusions, but it's kind of tiny, liquor, prescriptions, stamps, and gift cards. So I can use an extra care buck on anything I want except for 4 things. That is not bad at all. Keep in mind, there are things in CVS that even aren't on sale that you can use this for, like milk. I can go to the store, I can get the $3 extra care buck for toothbrushes and use that to pay for my milk. Perfect, I already needed milk. So don't just consider this being things you don't need. Consider this as a way to grab milk that I already needed plus some toothbrushes for the exact same price. That's kind of how I want you to think about it. So I still have to spend some money, especially if it's your first trip. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna get that $3 extra care buck on my receipt. That on my next purchase. This is the fun part because your next purchase can be 10 seconds behind your first purchase. You don't have to wait. I can tear that receipt right off at the register and hand it to them and buy something else. And so that's what I encourage most folks to do. If you want, let's say this week, we can go in and we can get Colgate Total. There's a coupon for this. I go in, I use a coupon and a store coupon. Buy 2 Colgate Totals. This is a deal you can actually do if you have the store coupon. And keep in mind with CVS, not everybody gets all of the same store coupons. So an inside tip on how to know what store coupons you are gonna have is to get the CVS app or to log in online. So go to CVS.com and log in or get the CVS app and log in. And when you do that in your CVS account, it's gonna show you every single coupon that's gonna print this week at the CVS Coupon Center, which is the big red machine in the store. This way I know before I drive all the way to CVS for free toothpaste, is that coupon even gonna print for me, or did just Jenny get it and nobody else got it? So save yourself that headache and at least check before you go to the store. But a lot of folks are getting a $2 off 2 Colgate Total CVS store coupon. We have a $1 off CVS Colgate coupon that you can print, or not CVS, just Colgate coupon that you can print from Southern Savers. So go in, buy 2 of these, they're on sale, 2 manufacturer's coupons and 2 store coupons. After those coupons, because we're allowed 1 store and 1 manufacturer per item that we purchase, we're good, we haven't broken any rules. After the coupons and after the rewards, you will pay nothing. This is completely free. So keep in mind that I want to make this completely free by using an extra care buck from my last visit. So I earned $3. I know you can't go back into last week's deals, but let's pretend that you went last week and an extra care buck, we're gonna turn around and use it on the next deal. So a lot of folks are asking questions about the new CVS coupon policy. You can still use CVS coupons that are $1 off coupons. So I mentioned the $2 off 2 Colgate Total coupon. As long as they're a $1 off coupon, I can still use that on anything in the store, even the things that are on sale. The confusion with the new CVS coupon policy is that it does state that some CVS coupons cannot be used on sale and promotional items. It's really more stating something that has always existed. I cannot use a percentage off CVS coupon on a sale item at all. So for example, if you get CVS emails, which you should, if you're gonna be a regular CVS shopper, you need to go to CVS.com and register for CVS emails. They're free, and they will regularly send you an email. I get mine every Thursday morning with a store coupon. Now this past week's was a $5 off $25 purchase, which is great. It can be used on anything. But most weeks it's a 20% off or a 30% off your entire purchase coupon. So every Thursday morning you're getting a coupon. You need to get the coupon, but you have to get the emails. That 20% or that 30% off coupon cannot be used on sale items. It has never worked on sale items. So this is where the coupon policy is actually not a change. It's just stating something that's always existed. The 20% off coupon already stated that cannot be used on sale and promotional items. So what does that mean? If you were to look at the CVS list this week, an example this week of where I could use a 20% or a 30% off coupon would be like Schick razors. They're not on sale. They're full price. They are printing an extra care buck, but they are not considered on sale at all. Buy two Schick, or actually it's just buy one. Buy one Schick razor and get a $5 extra care buck. You can use that 20% off or 30% off coupon that comes in your email with this deal. So I'm going to save 30% on the Schick razor, and then I'm still going to get back the $5 extra care buck. So that's the fun part. So they still can be used. I just can't use them on sale items if it's a percent off. You have a $4 off razor purchase coupon. It can be used on sale items. It's just the percentages. So don't be scared by the new coupon policy. It's really not a change on all levels. The only thing that is a change for folks is the no longer accepting any expired coupons. But I've still heard from other people. I know we talked about it last week in the chat rooms and in comments on our Q&A. I've had other people email me that their stores are still taking expired extra care bucks. So it never hurts to ask, before you just throw them away. Just go in. Yes, they can say no. It is the coupon policy to not take them, but it also never hurts to say, hey, I have these expired extra care bucks. Can I still use them? And just see what the cashier says. It never hurts to ask. The same, to jump out of drugstore mode, that is my same tip for folks that you're shopping in a grocery store and you have a competitor coupon. And you may be in a grocery store that doesn't take competitor coupons. It is not part of their policy at all to take competitor coupons. But you ask, and you will be surprised how many store managers will say, yes, if you will shop in my store, I will gladly take that other store's coupon to get you to stay here. So never hurts to ask, ever, in any situation. And with expired extra care bucks, that one's going to become just part of the question. If you screw up and you forget them and you let them expire, just ask and see what your store says before you throw them away. If they refuse, then go ahead and chunk them. But hopefully we're not going to let them expire. We do have 30 days to use a extra care buck before it expires. So you've got a long time to get in there and not have a lot of issues. So let's jump back. Some folks are saying CVS is still confusing all the way around. So for folks that are just getting started, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you to look at the massive list of CVS deals that are on Southern Savers. Well, I do want you to look at the list because I spent a lot of time working on it. But I don't want you to be overwhelmed by the list. Instead, I want you to pick out two things that are on the CVS list. If you are just getting started, so I want you to go in, I want you to buy the first thing that you decide to put on your list, use a coupon, get a reward, and then buy the second item. Put it on the counter right after the first item. I've fully checked out. I have that first extra care buck in my hand. Put the second item on the counter. Use your coupon. Pay with the extra care buck that you just got from the first one. Get your receipt and hopefully another extra care buck and go home. That's it. Buy two things. Go home. Do not buy anything else. So don't, if you're just getting started, do not go into CVS with the plan to buy 40 freebies this week. There aren't 40 freebies, but don't have a massive plan because you're only in CVS because I told you to go and you have no clue why you're there. And you're going to walk up to the counter and be like, I don't know, it's all supposed to be free. The lady on Facebook said it was all going to be free. It isn't going to all be free. You are brand new and you have no clue what you're doing. So buy one thing. Get a reward, buy another thing, use your reward, get a new one, go home. Next week, come in with that extra care buck that you finished with and start over, just sticking with a couple of things. And I encourage you, if you're just getting started, that you just get started one thing at a time, like that, for 4 weeks. I want you to kind of make a promise to yourself or to me that you'll go to CVS once a week for 4 weeks. The first week, you're scared to death that they're gonna, like, I don't know, put you in jail for cheating somehow. It was all free. I don't know how, what I did. Second week, you're kind of starting to get a feel for it. Week 3, you really have a feel for it. And week 4, you're going to be on Facebook teaching your friends how to CVS. So it just takes those 4 weeks for you to almost feel like an expert and to really get a feel for what's going on. But start very, very small and don't let it overwhelm you because this is a huge amount of savings here. We don't really want to walk in, never figure it out and walk out and just, leave $1 razors sitting on the shelf. You want this deal. I don't want to miss out on the deals. So make sure you're kind of grabbing small things to get you started and then working into some of the bigger ones. And hopefully that will help. So Kayla's asking, how do we know, where we're going to get these extra care bucks? Is it in the flyer? Yes, CVS does not hide their deals at all. They put them all over the flyer. But if you also head to southernsavers.com/CVS, you will see the list every single week of all the deals that are at CVS. And it's going to tell you $5 ECB, that stands for extra care buck, when you buy Schick razors and a limit of 1. Or a limit of whatever. So that limit's for the whole week. Don't go crazy and buy more. You won't get any more rewards. But my job is to tell you what's on sale and how many to get. And I try to do the best job of that I can. And then if you're brand new here, I also will get that CVS list out early. It always posts on Thursday afternoons for the upcoming week. And you'll still find it at the same URL. So southernsavers.com/CVS. There'll be a tab for the current week at the top and then a tab for next week's right there on the same page, so you don't have to look for it. To coupon at Walmart anymore. They no longer price match with other flyers. So Jamie, I would say no. I'm not a huge Walmart proponent. I never have been. But now that we've lost price matching in pretty much every single area, I would tell you there's no reason whatsoever to be in Walmart. Target is still price matching, local stores, Staples price. I mean, we can go a lot of other places to do a price match, obviously not on produce and Staples, but having lost the ability to price match, you might as well just go to the grocery store that already has the better price and probably the better coupon policy to go along with it. Okay, let's jump one other place. I've got a question that's not drugstore related. Where is the best place to buy smartphones right now? And with 5 phones from AT&T for over 10 years, and it worked very well for us because of teenagers breaking their phones. Now all kind of moved on, and it's time to get new phones, but where do we buy them? Karen, I will tell you, the best place to get phones is probably to actually wait. I know you're ready, but come mid-September, Apple is going to launch the new iPhone 7. Launch date, I think, is September 16th that it will come out. It's a rumored launch date, but they're pretty on track, and they always do about the same time. So if you're looking for you want a smartphone, you want the latest, you could go with the new Apple, but it's not really going to be on sale. Best deal is actually going to be to wait till a new one comes out, because then the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6Ss and even the 5Cs that are still good are going to become even cheaper because nobody's going to want the older models. We're going to see Verizon and AT&T and all of those companies offer those lower models free with a 2-year contract as soon as the new model comes out, because they really want to get rid of those old models and make room for the newer models. So the best thing you can do, it's kind of like buying a car. I want to buy a car and I want to get the 2015 model as soon as they start releasing the 2016s, because those car dealers want to clear out all the 2015s that are left on the lot. It's the exact same thing for smartphones. So if you can hold out You, as of tomorrow, you will be a month shy. I'm actually holding out because my iPhone 6 is broken. And I'm like, come on, I can't map myself anywhere, and you forget how much you depend on the GPS in your phone when it no longer works. But, you know, we all have reasons that we're holding out. You will save a lot of money to grab your version, not the brand spanking new one, after September 16th or on September 16th, but that would be the route to go. Your second question was which prepaid provider. So an inside tip on providers across the board is that Walmart's plan, so Walmart is running, if I hadn't tried to think about it, whoever Walmart is, someone can stick it in the comments too, their smartphone wireless provider runs on Verizon networks. So if you go with Walmart prepaid plans, you're actually getting on the Verizon network and you're paying a lot less for it than folks that are on Verizon. So that would be where I would push you to at least look if you're in the prepaid market, which is what you're asking for. Theirs is probably the best that's out there. Thank you, Amanda. It's Straight Talk. The minute you try to think of things are gone. So Straight Talk, which is sold by Walmart, is a prepaid option, is probably the best prepaid option because of the service running on Verizon towers that's out there by far. Okay, so Nan's got a question on jet.com, noticing a lot of ads for jet.com as compared to Amazon. Any feedback? So jet.com, if you haven't heard, came out. They had a big plan on trying to be a big competitor for Amazon. I think personally that they failed at that. Not a lot of people picked up on it. It didn't become huge, but Walmart decided it was huge, and Walmart just bought jet.com for multiple billions of dollars this past week. So who knows what's going to become of jet.com there, but it is a new purchase of Walmart. So Nan, I would say hold off. I mean, you don't really have to join them anymore. They used to have a membership fee. They do have some good deals. They have free shipping on any order that's over $35. Right now, jet.com is running a lot of coupon codes to try to entice people to shop. So if you do find a deal, make sure you're at least using that $10 off of a $30 purchase, or I think there was even a 20% off coupon recently. So there can be deals, especially with all the coupons that are running right now. But that's kind of the inside on what's going on with Jet, is to look at Walmart having purchased them. Okay, let's jump back to drugstores. And someone specifically asking me to repeat the toothpaste. So let's repeat the toothpaste. And I'm going to actually bring it up just so I tell you correctly with our toothpaste. So this week, all the correct lingo for this guy. I can go in and buy, it's actually not this exact tube. I grabbed the wrong one, and I have a whole drawer of toothpaste too. So go in and grab Colgate Optic White or Enamel Health or Sensitive, which is fun because we never see the sensitive varieties that are free, but this week it is. Buy 2 of them. Grab 2, put them in your buggy. Colgate, Optic White, Enamel Health, or Sensitive. They are on sale for $3.99 a piece. And when you buy them, you're going to get back a $2 extra care buck on each one that you purchase. So I'm buying 2 of them at $3.99. I'm actually going to get back a $4 extra care buck. So it basically already makes them buy one, get one free if you look at it. But we have coupons. So buy 2 of them. Use 2 $1 off manufacturer printable coupons, and the link to those printables is on the CVS list for this week. So 2 $1 off printable coupons, plus a lot of folks are finding in their CVS app or from the CVS Coupon Center a $2 off 2 CVS store coupon for Colgate. So go in, buy the 2 Colgates at the same time so that we can use that store coupon. Use the $2 off store coupon. Use $2 in manufacturer's coupons, 2 $1 off coupons. So they cost, let's make it for easy math, they cost $4 a piece. That's $8 in toothpaste. You're going to use $4 in coupons. So I'm now going to owe $4. Pay that if you have no extra care bucks. use extra care bucks if you do have them, but just pay the $4 if you're just getting started. You will get back on your receipt a $4 extra care buck, so that you paid $4 and then I got it all right back. Now, if I have extra care bucks from last week on something that you bought, I can use that too. So for me, I've got a $3 extra care buck, and here I could use all of those manufacturer's coupons and the store coupons. My total due is $4. Pay with a $3 extra care buck. My total due is $1. Pay that in real money. And then still on my receipt, I will still get a $4 extra care buck back. So that's free toothpaste this week. Go in, use the manufacturers and the stores, pay $4, get $4 right back. So hopefully that makes sense. We see a lot of deals that are very similar. This week we've got free hair care, free, it's Schwarzkopf. I think that used to be like an announcer on TV. That's all I can think of when I hear this brand. But it's a high-end shampoo. It's on sale for $6.99. After coupons and after extra care bucks, it's completely free. You have to pick which one you want. You can do a hair care, or you can do a hair color, but either one, I can get it completely free after coupons from the same brand. We've got free Garnier Fructis hair care as well. So this is shampoo or conditioner or a styler. Lots of different freebies that are popping up. And then one thing I wanted to mention at the drugstores before we move out of drugstores and kind of grab some of the other questions is that the drugstores are also not only where I would go for all of my personal care supplies, but it's also where I would head for most of our household purchases. So paper goods being the biggest, this is where toilet paper, paper towels, all of those items are super cheap, laundry detergent. So I'm still gonna pay money for these items. Do not get me wrong in that. You're not gonna find free toilet paper and free paper towels at CVS, but I'm gonna find very inexpensive paper towels and toilet paper. So all of our paper goods are coming from the drugstore. These deals typically are a buy $30 and get a $10 reward. And this isn't just CVS, by the way. This is Walgreens and Rite as well. They run the same types of rewards. Buy $30, get a $10 reward. Carrie's even asking, any good deals on diapers this week? Yep, same exact deal, Carrie. Buy $30 worth of Pampers and you get a reward this week. Actually, it's $20 in Pampers this week, and you get a $5 reward. So it's not the full buy 30, get 10, but it's close enough. Buy 20, get 5. Sorry. And so this is going to apply to a lot of things. Diapers, personal care, actually they're all grouped together in a huge deal, a whole bunch of participating items. So for those of us that don't need diapers, we're going to grab paper goods. And for those of you that do need diapers, you're going to grab the Pampers. I can use coupons on these items. So I need to buy $20 worth of participating items. That is before coupons. So if I've got $2 off Pampers coupons or $1 off paper towel coupons, it doesn't matter that my total due is going to be 17 or even 16 bucks after the coupons. All that matters is that I bought the $20 before coupons to earn my $5 reward. So always kind of pay attention to that one and where the threshold is. As long as you're meeting that threshold before coupons, you're good to go. You're going to get your reward back, and that's the best part. So I go in, I buy the $20 required, I use the coupons, I can pay with extra care bucks that I already had from my toothpaste or whatever else it is that you grabbed, and then get back that extra care buck. So Pampers, Carrie, come out to be $4.49 at CVS this week for a pack of Pampers. That's a crazy good price. I would never pay more than $5 for a pack of diapers. So as soon as we can get below that, you have a really great deal. And Pampers, especially, they don't always go as low as Huggies. So $4.49, using that exact same deal at CVS. We see these as well in Walgreens and in Rite. If I use extra care bucks, do I have to spend more? So last week, Shannon bought Miralax, spent extra care bucks for part of it. But since I used extra care bucks, they didn't give me the new extra care bucks. No, it should not matter at all. All that matters is that you meet that threshold requirement before any coupons. Extra care bucks should not ever map in to how much more you need to spend. If the reward doesn't print, the store manager can make it print. But you really shouldn't ever run into that at CVS. So what may have happened, Shanna, and this even happens to kind of those of us who've been at it for ages, is that sometimes a CVS that's near my house anyway never puts up sale tags. I just have to know what's on sale when you go in. They're not going to help you. They're not ever going to mark it. But if the deal is, a buy $30 and they don't put up sale tags and we just forget that it's on sale 25% off or something like that, then sometimes you don't meet the threshold just because of the sale that maybe you didn't realize was going on. But if you meet the threshold, you just need to point it out to them. Hey, I bought the right items. The deal was buy $25 and get a reward, and it didn't print. Then either it didn't print because of an error, it didn't print because you bought the wrong thing. Maybe it was a size that wasn't included, and extra care buck deals can be kind of particular, or it didn't print because you didn't buy enough. That's it, those three things. Two of them can be your fault, depending on how it worked out, but one of them is definitely theirs, and they can fix it. So it's just you saying, no, extra care bucks do not have anything to do with it. I bought $25 worth of the product, and I should get the reward, and they can make it print for you. But it's not part of the policy at all. So Jennifer says, I used to shop at Walgreens, but have heard that CVS has better deals. So I've gone a couple times and cannot seem to find many good deals. What am I doing wrong? So Jennifer, the CVS deals are definitely there. Last week had a lot. This week has a lot. They're going to be kind of, I don't want to say hidden, but it's not the whole store by any means. The big thing to me, if you're trying to decide what drugstore to be at, is what drugstore is the easiest to shop at. So if you are just getting started, you actually don't want to be at Walgreens if you're brand new. Walgreens will make people cry. So I want to get started at CVS. It is the easiest. Their customer service knows the program. Most of them shop the deals, and they can even hold your hand through it. But it is the better place to get started at. Rite Aid is exactly like CVS. The policies are almost identical. The deals are not identical down to the week, but they're the same types of deals. I can use Rite Aid Plenty points to pay for more deals and get more rewards back. So once I understand CVS, I'm good to go to Rite Aid. But Walgreens really becomes my third choice. Walgreens has a lot of quirks to their program. It's not the easiest to understand, especially having to kind of steer around the quirks that are there. Speaking of that, someone has a question, Walgreens related. So Sharon in the Google Hangout side says, I went to Walgreens for the Colgate deal, which was buy it for $3, get a $2.50 register reward, and use a $1 coupon so that you would make 50 cents to buy the toothpaste. That particular Walgreens told me they stopped accepting printed coupons because of a few people abusing the system. Is that all Walgreens or just mine? It is not all Walgreens. Walgreens actually offers printable coupons on their website. So corporate accepts them. It is part of the corporate coupon policy to accept them. And what I would recommend, Sharon, is actually calling corporate and letting them know that you're disappointed in your store, because most stores actually aren't allowed to make that decision. They can think that they can make that decision, but corporate will very quickly tell them, you can't do that. That's a huge change from the corporate coupon policy. You have to accept printable coupons. So I would kind of let them know as you go, they have to take them, and try to see if that will help out a little bit. So someone says, I learned about Walgreens Register Reward, Catalina, that they're manufacturer coupons and they can be used anywhere. Yes, Walgreens Register Rewards are manufacturer coupons. They're just like the coupons that print at the grocery store. All those coupons next to your receipt for various items, they're all manufacturer coupons. So they may have a huge Kroger logo on them or a huge Walgreens logo on them. I can use them anywhere. That's the fun part, really, to me, of Walgreens Register Rewards, because they expire in 2 weeks. You got to be back in there, and I don't ever go to Walgreens. So for me, I am going to turn around and use that somewhere else. I'm going to go to Bilo with it. I'm going to go to Walmart with it. Lots of choices. It is a manufacturer's coupon. You're not going to have any issues using it anywhere else. The only thing that can pop up is a cashier that sees that big, huge logo and is scared to death to take it. So just, talk them through it. Say, you know what, will you just try to scan it? If it's a Walgreens coupon, it's not going to work here, but let's just scan it and see what happens. it's going to work. It's a manufacturer's coupon. It will come off without a problem at the register. It's the only fun perk to Walgreens. Okay. Let me see. I'm making sure I'm all caught up on questions. Oops. Okay, I think we're good. Aaron asked, since fall is coming up pretty soon, what will be the best things to stock up on or keep an eye out for? It's a great question, Aaron. As we get closer, we're still in school mode for another week or so. It's getting very close. So if you have not gotten your school supplies, this is it. Being in school mode also means that we're still in laptop mode. I know I shared last week, if you need a laptop or any new computer equipment, this is the week to grab it. The deals in back to school season are cheaper than even Black Friday. So don't wait on laptops and computer peripheral devices, which would be printers and everything else that you would plug into a computer, but that's what they call it. Other things that are coming. So September will start summer clearance for a lot of stores. We're going to see swimsuits and whatnot that they're already on a little bit of a clearance, but we're going to see that go bigger. October is the huge clearance, but keep in mind you've lost some of your options as that clearance has been picked over. So it will start in September. The other clearances that start in September but finish and are heavier in October are the rest of our lawn care. Things that we would do outside. I actually had a friend that was venting about this on Facebook earlier today. Why is it that in the South it's still 90 degrees outside and you're putting swimsuits on clearance? Because as a nation, we follow sales together and nobody is swimming any longer in Maine. And because some people are no longer swimming, we are all no longer swimming, and swimsuits are now on clearance. So following that trend all the way into September, this is the time to be grabbing throughout September and early October all of your summer gear. Really great deals on that. In the grocery store, we're nearing the end of anything berry. So for example, this coming week at Buy Low, starting Wednesday, I always say this coming week, but we're in this week. This coming Wednesday at Buy Low and Winn-Dixie stores, you're gonna see blueberries and blackberries are $2 a container. That's a really great price. You're not gonna see them that low even in another week or 2 weeks. Berry season's really over. These are the end of the season, if anything. Grape season is starting, especially if you like to pick fresh. A friend of ours owns You Pick Grape Farm in South Georgia, and they actually open in 2 weeks. So muscadines and all of those types of grapes are coming in season if you want to go for local. We're also going to see all of our squash, zucchini, green beans, all of that ends soon. So if you don't have a garden and you haven't already stocked your fridge or your freezer, these would be great things to grab at the farmer's market now, before they are gone or much higher in price. So that's all of your summer vegetables, really. You will see a fall squash. It does taste a little differently. We see butternut squash and all of that in the fall too. But our summer squashes, zucchinis, green beans, all will be off season here in like another couple of weeks. It's really, if you were to go out and look at our garden, our squash plants are now all dead. They're really ending their life as it is. Apple season has just started, so we're going to see fruits in that realm get a lot cheaper. Apple and citrus becomes cheaper in the fall. We're still seeing some peach and plum deals, but not a lot. So fruits are kind of switching gears into our long-term, more like winter season fruits already. Other deals, we still have a lot of grilling deals that are coming up, and look for even more over Labor Day weekend. So this is a great time to start grabbing steaks. We're basically 3 weeks out from Labor Day, but they're still going to be putting a lot on sale in the next 3 weeks. Not only do you have Labor Day, but you have football season starting up. So grilling is still big. Really good steak deals coming up this coming week, but that will continue. Hot dogs, all of that. After Labor Day, even though it's football season, those are now off sale. So those are things to grab and stick in the freezer, especially if you like steak. We're not going to see a lot of huge steak sales, as big as you will, through Labor Day. So it's probably a longer answer than you wanted, but hopefully it helps just a little bit. Let's see. So Arlene's talking about the paper good deal that was at CVS. And Arlene, I completely agree. There's a really great deal on Bounty and Charmin this week at CVS. It's actually, I've pulled my list and I'm headed there tomorrow morning. I have to take someone to an eye appointment, so we are going to CVS on the way. But if you buy $20 worth of paper goods, you get a $5 extra care buck. Little personal tip on that. You're going to notice the paper goods are both on sale for $9.99. Do not panic. Buy two. You will be 2 pennies short. That is fine. The extra care buck will still print. I do not actually have to buy the $20. I can be a couple pennies shy. So buy the Charmin, buy a pack of Bounty, use a coupon for both. We have printable coupons for both of them. And then you'll get back a reward. She's saying, you know, is it a good deal if I can use the $5 extra care buck on body wash in the same transaction? Or the next transaction? Yes, that's the point, is that we get that extra care buck and then we can turn around and use it on something else. So for me, anytime that I can get Charmin, and I go with a 12 pack in my mind, but Charmin or Cottonelle, 12 double roll packs for $4.50 or less, I'm happy. So this brings them as a 16 roll pack is $6.50. It's kind of a little above, but still right there. If you need toilet paper, it's still a really great price for Charmin and Bounty. But it is a deal that you can grab this week. So Jamie asked, would I ever consider adding a filler item, a filter for users who only use digital coupons? It would be nice to filter to just digital matches. Jamie, I think that there is something very similar that is already there. Let me check really quick. We've added a couple filters to your shopping list already, and I'm pondering what all's there. So you can hide insert coupons right now and be left with just printables and apps. So that is probably your best option, Jamie. So already at the top of your screen, when you're looking at a Southern Savers printable shopping list, and for everyone on Google Hangout, I'll just share it with you. So if I'm looking at a Southern Savers shopping list, and those of you on the Google Hangout, you are now looking at my CVS shopping list for tomorrow. At the very top, there's a coupons drop down, and you've got a few options. You can actually completely hide all the coupon matchups. I don't know why you would choose that option, but it's there if you want to. But you can check and hide all of the insert coupons already. And someone else asked in the past, they wanted a way to hide all the math. They were trying to make their list as short as they could to print, so we gave you that option too. But we can always add in something else. So the next one is, could we also filter for doubles or no doubling? I can't, because I actually just manually type in all the math. The system isn't as smart. It doesn't do math. We tried to figure out how to make it do that because we actually built it ourselves. But there are so many factors as how to pick which coupon and all that a computer just couldn't learn it. It's just in my head. And so sometimes you just have to do the work. For you, in terms of Florida, what I try to do, Jamie, because we don't have doubles at our Publix either anymore in South Carolina, you're not alone anymore, is that I do try to always put in the math, the price first without doubles, and then the price with doubles. So for you, you just kind of want to think in the math that the first set of parentheses is really your parentheses for the best deals that we're going to grab. And thankfully, on most Publix lists lately, we've had a lot of dollar off coupons and 75-cent coupons that wouldn't have doubled anyway. So we're not all missing out that much lately. There haven't been as many 50-cent or less coupons, which I guess is a good thing. We're seeing some higher values here lately. Okay. Is there a limit to the number of times that you can complete a CVS deal? Yes. So there's a limit on every deal at CVS. A lot of them are 1 or 2. So always pay attention to that. It is on the Southern Savers list. So you'll see it right next to the kind of long string, $5 extra care buck when you buy whatever, limit 1, limit 2. Do not buy more than that particular item. If you do, you will not get any more extra care bucks. That limit is for your card for the whole week. So it's not just for the day, it is for the week. Samantha's sharing a deal that she got, and it is a great idea. Buy low. Kroger is also doing this over the next few weeks, but buy low in Winn-Dixie stores for the next week. If you buy gift cards, they're giving you 15 cents in fuel perks for every $50 that you spend. So Samantha, and kind of my prodding that we all get laptops this week. If you need a laptop, please don't get one if you don't need a laptop. But this week, they are going to be their best prices. They're going to go off sale in another week. So she went to She went to Buy Low. She got gift cards for Best Buy, and she earned fuel perks for them, and then went and bought her laptop from Best Buy. She earned so much in fuel perks from buying the gift cards for Best Buy that she has 3 free tanks of gas, which is awesome. You're already going to get the laptop on sale, but this is another way to take it even further by buying those gift cards at Buy Low, earning the fuel perks. Another option, if you don't have a Buy Low near you, is raise.com. This is online. You can buy discounted gift cards from Raise and get, I'm making this up, so I haven't looked, but they sell, for example, Kohl's. We did this recently. It got a $100 gift card to Kohl's for $88. I still have $100 to spend at Kohl's, but I spent $12 less for that $100. I can still turn around and use coupons and any other types of sales with that. So discounted gift cards or fuel perks back with gift cards is a huge way to save more. Kroger runs those incentives. Buy Low and Dixie. We even see discounts in Publix from time to time. So always look for those. And thanks for sharing, Kayla. That is a really great deal. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. So can digital coupons and paper coupons be used together for the same item? 99% of the time, no. There is an exception right now, and that is at Kroger for the next week. The deals they've been running all week long continue next week. Kroger, every 6 weeks or so, will run digital coupon deals. These deals are really store coupons. They're 5-time use e-coupons. Those special Kroger e-coupons can be paired with paper coupons. Corporate views them as a sale. And in all honesty, this is how much they can be used with paper coupons. If you had a Kroger 5-time use e-coupon and you loaded that to your Kroger card, and you had a Kroger regular e-coupon for the same item, and you load that to your Kroger card, they will both come off on the same item. So I promise, I get a lot of people who argue with me on this one. I promise those Kroger 5-time use coupons can be used with paper coupons. Harris Teeter e-coupons can be used with paper coupons. No other store. So no matter where you're shopping at, you may not use an e-coupon and a paper coupon together. But those are the 2 exceptions. And for Kroger, it's just that 5-time use. Any normal Kroger coupon does not work with a paper coupon, just so we're all on the same page. Which gas stations can you use with fuel perks and which store matches them? So Allie, fuel perks I'm gonna earn at Winn-Dixie and Buy Low stores, and they work at most Shell stations. And other stores will run gas incentives, but usually have their own gas station. So Kroger's have their own gas stations. Kroger's also will work with an occasional Shell station, but not all. Depends on where you live too. Obviously, if you don't have a Buy Low or Winn-Dixie, you have a much higher chance of that Shell station working with a Kroger. Lowe's Foods, Ingles, those places tend to have their own gas stations, so I can only use it at that one spot. But Buy Low and Winn-Dixie's, I think, is the best because it's Shell stations really all over the place. I can come visit people in Florida and use my fuel perks the whole way down if I had a ton of them. So Samantha can go all the way to Miami on her 3 free tanks of gas, if you have a tiny car anyway, and keep using them at different Shell stations. And to point out with Kroger, one thing on fuel savings, and that is that if all I'm earning it on is just my total purchase, it's not enough of an incentive to stay loyal. So Buy Low and Winn-Dixie, they're running it on all sorts of things all over the store as well, plus gift cards. And Kroger gift cards, it's a great deal, but not your total purchase. So in Kroger, I earn 10 cents in fuel perks when I buy $100 worth of groceries, I can use that off of up to 35 gallons. But it's basically like Kroger gave you a $3.50 coupon off of a $100 purchase. So grocery-wise, I'm not in love with Kroger fuel points. But for the gift cards, definitely. Anywhere you grab them for the gift cards, it's a great way to save money on those gift cards. Okay. And Samantha, yes, Samantha's also mentioning, if you haven't already, that Best Buy is running special student discounts. So if you sign up for student at Best Buy, you get another coupon for $150 off of any PC or Mac, which is huge. Anybody can actually do that, by the way. But if you sign up for student discounts, you get the extra coupons. One other step to take as well is Ibotta. So Ibotta does have Best Buy coupons, and I can use that in the store. It's not an Ibotta where it ends up basically in my app, but it's actually one that I get the discount for at the register. So pair that in as well as you're checking out. It's a great way to kind of save even more. So Kelly, the buy low deal this week that's offering 15 cents in gift cards is 3 times their normal rate. Normally they offer 2 times, which is 10 cents off of 50, but this is an increase for the next week. It's running through 8/23, and it should be running at all buy low stores. So it's not just 1 or 2, it's just an actual promotion that buy low and Winn-Dixie stores are running for the next, over from 8/10 to 8/23. So they've been running it for a week, and they'll continue it into the next week. So has anybody used Walmart's pick up at the curb and pay online? How do you use manufacturer's coupons? You cannot, Jamie. I wish you could. That would actually make me a believer. I do love that they have the $10 off coupon. If you've got something you need at Walmart, do the online shopping and use the $10 off. They just bumped it, so it's not a 10 off 30, it's a 10 off 50. But still, if you have something you want to get at Walmart, use it. Sit in your car, pick it up, but don't use it for groceries because I cannot use manufacturer's coupons with it. I don't know that they ever have a plan for you to as well, because they want you to pay online before you even get to the store. So it's really gonna, I don't know that they're ever gonna kind of figure out manufacturer's coupons with that. Amy asks, where do I get my coupon inserts? They come in the mail. I get them from SundayCouponInserts.com, which sends them from the Tampa, St. Pete area. The red plums are actually from the Atlanta area because a lot of South Florida does not get red plum inserts. But that is the website that I use, SundayCouponInserts.com. There are a lot of websites that do this, so it's not just them. It's just the one that I use. So you can go anywhere you'd like, but if you're asking, that's where I use in particular. So Kim asks, can I please explain Ibotta? It's kind of like that's a really long answer, but I'll try. Ibotta is an app. I went to grab a phone to show you. I'm on my phone for Facebook Live. Let's pretend that this is a phone. With Ibotta and an app, all I'm gonna do is take a picture of my receipt. So lay your receipt out. I'm gonna have to unlock the offer. I take a picture of my receipt and I upload it to Ibotta's app. Ibotta sees that I bought this actually, this was a Checkout 51 offer recently, same exact thing. They see that I bought something from the receipt, and then I get the money back for this item in my online account with them. So I grab this. Checkout 51's offer, for example, which is identical to Ibotta, was $2 back on this razor. I used coupons for it in the store. I got extra care bucks for it in the store, but I take a picture of my receipt, I submit that through their app, and I get an additional $2 back. It's like a mail-in rebate, but you didn't have to do any work. That $2 is then in your account with them, and then when you meet their threshold, you can get it out. So with Ibotta, when I have $10 saved up, I can get that out in a PayPal deposit. Checkout 51 is when you have 20 saved up, they mail you a check. Everybody kind of has a different threshold, but it's super easy to use. So just think of it like a rebate. It doesn't come off at the store. It doesn't have anything to do with the store. And for 99% of the coupons, you can still use coupons with them, It's just an extra savings on top of everything else that you already got. So that's the quick answer. For a longer answer on that though, I've done a lot of videos on specific things. So if you head to youtube.com/Southern Savers, you can see all the videos we've done, and I've done how to use Ibotta, how to use Checkout 51, just specifics on some of the biggest apps that are out there. And that's where I would point you to, because I think it's going to answer a lot more questions. Is Walmart's pickup service for anything in the store? I thought it was just for groceries. It is, but it is also working on school supplies. There are a lot of folks that have been using it on school supplies. Some personal care items are also in the pickup service. So things that you may not regularly have coupons for, you could be adding those into your cart. No, it's not going to be like, I want an air mattress, but it is for a few more things than just food as you get into it. So a lot of folks have definitely gone the school supply route, using the 10 off 50 coupon and stocking up without having to go in the store on things that were really already on sale. Are the receipt scan apps a way to be able to track people's purchases? Some of them are. So Ibotta and Checkout 51, they're not really, data mining what you're purchasing. They need to verify for Gillette's sake that you bought Gillette, but beyond that, they're not really using your receipt. There are some apps that are completely data mining your receipt. I don't actually recommend those. You won't ever see mention of them on Southern Savers. One of those being like Receipt Hog. There are a few others. Folks always ask me about them. I'm not a huge fan because that's entirely how they're making their money. You're getting gift cards or points when you scan receipts, and then I can use those points to get gift cards, but it's entirely them data mining what you've purchased and selling that data and then giving you some points towards a gift card. They're really making a lot more money off of your data. If you're cool with it and you want the gift cards, great. I'm not so cool with it, so I don't actually use it. But the rest of them, they are just verifying your purchase. They need to see when you bought it, what store you were at, and what you bought, and that's really all that they care about. Would I do a video on how to break up transactions at CVS to maximize savings? So Erin, I've done some. I did a whole series on like week 1 at CVS, week 2, and we can kind of get back into that. I went to CVS this past week and shared on Facebook Live. I have a plan to go tomorrow morning. The hard part for me is that I don't always have the time to do the whole video production side of that, but I could hop back on Facebook and walk you through what I grabbed and the order that we grabbed it in for tomorrow even. Yes, and in the Google Hangout, my mama is hopping on and reminded me that Ibotta rebates do require scanning the barcode of apps too. So you'll take a picture of your receipt, you'll scan the barcode of the item. Ibotta requires that, Savings Star requires that. There are a number of apps out there that I'm just gonna scan the barcode on the back. That makes them also verify that you have the right product in your hand at least, and then that it's on the receipt. Checkout 51 does not require scanning of the barcode. They're all just a little different in how they all work. But yes, that is a step of the redemption process. So, sorry, I think we're all caught up on all the questions. Yes, all caught up tonight. So we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. Same time next week, same place, Monday night, 8:30 always. And I always kind of make up the topic a few days before, so I'm not quite sure what we'll talk about. In terms of the deals that are out there, if you want to follow along, I will try for folks that have asked to specifically share how we break up our CVS plans tomorrow. Honestly, I guess before we go, let me just share this one part. I can give you a breakdown even tonight. This is my plan, but it never works the way that you plan it. So don't sit at home and make some huge football game plan of what you plan to buy in CVS and the order you plan to buy it in, because you're gonna get there and you're gonna realize that they're out of one thing that you needed for number one's scenario. And we gotta start all over from the very beginning. So don't waste your time planning out a scenario at home. Just get all your coupons together and go take over an aisle. I like the office supply aisle in the drugstore. No one's ever in that supply aisle, even in back to school season. Go take over that aisle and plan now what order I want to buy things in, versus making a plan that you had to chunk the minute they were out of something, because they will be out of something. That is how this works. Don't panic. CVS gives rain checks on their extra care buck deals. Rite Aid does as well in their policy, but Rite Aid cashiers aren't going to know how to do that. So just be ready for that one. They give rain checks. Their rain checks never expire and will print the rewards that should have printed today. So I may not be able to get some items that I'd plan on getting, but I will get them later. So don't be discouraged when you get to CVS and it's all gone. It's okay. Just shop with rain checks. But don't waste your time making a scenario that you have to chunk later on because it doesn't work out. It's just a big waste of your time. Get to the store, take over an aisle, and then kind of plan out what you want to buy and when you want to buy it. My tip for that would be look at how much you came in the door with. So I have $15 in extra care bucks from last week's deals. As I go in tomorrow, what in my buggy equals $15? I'm going to pay with coupons, pay with extra care bucks, get back more extra care bucks, and then put more on the counter. But the goal is to pay with what I came in the door, get more rewards back, use that to buy more items, get more rewards. You see where this is going. Don't do more than 3 or 4 transactions. You can get everything that you want at CVS in 3 or 4 transactions. I do not need to be in CVS for 4 hours checking out. I don't. And if somebody comes up behind you, finish the transaction that you're on, put the bags in your buggy and jump to the end of the line and let them go first. Keep in mind, most of the people in CVS think you're insane because they have no clue why this lady is buying this much stuff in a drugstore. To them, it is an incredibly overpriced place to shop. Don't ever try to explain CVS in CVS either. They think you've lost your mind even more. Like, think you need to just walk back and get psychiatric meds from the drugstore section. You just know that it's all free and kind of enjoy that side of it. But hopefully this helps. I'll walk you through what I grabbed tomorrow. I want you all to at least go and try to grab one thing this week if you're just getting started. So I hope that that's going to help. And I'll chat with you all next week.